Hi, my name's Dee and welcome to Sunchild Tarot. Now this is a general reading for December 2019, or whenever you're led to it, for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Probably at the minute check out your Saturn and Jupiter placements on your birth chart as well, because of what's going on in our skies at the moment. Being a general reading, roles can be reversed, timing's not absolute, but the reading either is for you or it isn't. There is a past and a present in the reading. If the past and the present do not fit, then the reading's not for you. Don't try and make it fit. Have a look instead at one of your other placements. Also have a look at your waxing moon reading that I've just released. That is a reading to see what you need to increase in your life during the waxing moon. And obviously, come the waning moon, I will do the same for what you need to decrease. So, be aware of all the questions that are around you at the moment and pick one of them. Pause the video if you have to. Focus on one of those questions. Be aware of them all because the cards will answer what they want, not what you and I think is the right thing. But focus on one of them because energy in, energy out. All the rest of the details of the reading are down in the description. Have a read. Press subscribe while you're there, if you would please. And on that note, let me bring up the cards. So, Virgo, during the dealing out of the oracle cards, I got boundaries from the Quantum Oracle. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? Hathor, receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability to give to others. Perfection. And trickery from the Chakra Wisdom Oracle. And it's the boundaries and the trickery that I want to focus on first, because I notice in your position of how you are feeling, it's almost like you are taking the mask off right now. You are about to show somebody your own power. And I believe you've got good, just cause, because this, cards behave. How you're feeling right now is that you are going to take the mask off and reveal your own power and manipulate the world around you, more to the point. It's not just that you're demonstrating your power, you are using your power to a good end, but it's to put an end to some pain that is going on at the moment, because I feel like, well, the first thing that I got for the present card, which here is 4 of Wands, so it's commitment, but it's also the slaying of, it's a basilisk, isn't it? Lion with a goat's head for a tail, snake's head for a tail and goat's hooves. I think that's a basilisk. I've forgotten what particular creature it is. But you've put a demon to rest. You have slain some form of enemy that has opened a gateway for you. It has brought on change, and you are in smack bang in the midst of this change right now. I mean, like I'm saying, the change is like that. Because there is a new dream around you, someone leading you on to a new dream or showing you a new dream, possibly a Pisces or a water sign that has given you the inspiration to go along on this new dream path. But by going on this new path, you have created this instant change. You've shown a side to you that people weren't necessarily aware of before. And you have put some form of demon beastie or enemy or something to rest. They ain't bothering you again. whatever that is, they are not bothering you again. Now, there's a very esoteric nature to this reading. The magician, Legua's death, the slaying a beast to receive almost an initiation to move forward. And the Five of Pentacles in this particular deck means magic. You have Hermes' winged sandals. I think it's Perseus's helmet and somebody's cloak. But they're magical items being presided over by 3 nymphs, but the 3 nymphs themselves can represent the 3 fates, because one of the nymphs have drawn an eye upon her blindfold to show that level of second sight. And this is clarified by Justice and the Empress. So it's about time that you had done this. It's about time that you had put this demon to rest, whatever it is, and you will be receiving, you are already seeing the effects of your efforts. You are already seeing that things are getting better. Other people, however, are seeing how they're following your intuition, but I don't think you've quite had the reception that you wanted. I think that there's somebody around you that's going, all right, yeah, is that it? And your intuition is telling you that, no, there's more to it than this. And normally when I pick something up like that, you're right, there is more to it. There is a lot more to it. But you have put that first stage to rest. And here we have the 3 of Cups. So you've got good friends beside you, but the person who doesn't seem as impressed as they should be is someone that you need to watch out for. Okay. Didn't expect to get that. Let's have a look at the distant past. And we have the Trojan horse to start off with. As the Knight of Pentacles, slow progress, and not everything was quite as it appeared, but you did find some form of wish fulfillment in a previous situation. You found some wish fulfillment, even though things were not quite as they appeared, even that you were setting yourself up theoretically on a firm foundation. The ground wasn't as firm as you wanted, but you still really found some wish fulfillment within that situation. But it's almost like you needed to offer up, as if to say, okay, universe, where next? I've got what I wanted here. Where next? And there was some form of, okay, maybe your wish fulfillment was to get you into a situation where there was actually some form of codependency, some form of addiction. Not everything was quite as it seems. So you got this wish fulfillment, and then either, I don't feel it had a rotten core. It didn't have a rotten core, but it wasn't quite what you was expecting. Now, I always like to clarify the devil cards. Let's have a look here. We've got, right, it made you realize quite what it was that you were wanting, and what you wanted going into that situation was not what you was wanting coming out of the situation afterwards. So yeah, you set to planning, you set to build your own experiences, build your own resources to set off on a whole new start. I would even say High Priestess here, you know, you're whoever this reading is for, you're already used to listening to your intuition. You're used to being led by spirit. And you surged forward at the right moment. And I do get the impression that you manifested or actively magically worked to bring something into being. And the Sun card, it worked. But things started moving really quite fast, but they weren't complete. It was almost like you felt that you needed to surge ahead with something else to get the new beginning that you were seeking. But what was important for you at the time was not necessarily the hedonistic aspect of the new beginning, because bear in mind we also have the devil here, but of building a secure home and letting spirit get everything into place that it needed to. But this, because you weren't quite getting what you wanted, there was a source of anxiety that you were suffering. There was some form of torment that you were suffering, but this is what you have recently put to rest. Healing was offered to you just by the fact of you going, okay, I've done what I can right now, not quite sure how to progress further. Go on then, universe, you have a go. And the universe went, yeah, all right then, and carried on. And you found that life started moving again. And this is where you put this demon to rest, whatever it was, after some form of news that you received. But I want you to focus not just on you exercising your power, but remember to be receptive and to be a channel for universal energy, divine energy, even if it's as much as if you're a Reiki attuned using your Reiki, remember that you're not just to use your own power, you're to use your own power in concert with the universe. Make things better rather than just make things, if that makes sense. So let's go more into the future here. Because you already know that when you set your sights on something, it comes into being. Okay, so you're already well established at manifesting. But with that devil card, with this magician card, with that trickery card, remember, perfection is something that includes everything. You cannot be perfect because you already are perfect as a part of everything. Each part perfectly is flawed and perfectly fulfills its role. So you need to just go, okay, some from me, some from the universe, 6 from you, 6 from me, 6 from you, 6 from me. But you are searching ahead to new shores at the moment with, again, with guidance, with assistance. But I think there may be a little aspect of some more poverty for you in the short term, whether this is poverty of experience or poverty of finances. As much as that support is there, there's certain things that are going to be removed and taken away, mainly because it's almost like spirit wants to see how you operate without them. It's okay, you manifested all this, right, we'll take some of that away. Can you manifest any more? But it is a time for you to soar, but bring things into balance. 2 of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. It's going to be slow progress, but using your skill and not over aiming, not trying to achieve too much. Baby steps. You are going to have an immense amount of success, but remember, baby steps. I mean, to be honest, you can apply the philosophy of baby steps to anything and everything in life. It works out better. 9 of Pentacles, so you are secure in your own victory. 9 of Swords, there's still this anxiety. 10 of Pentacles. Why is there still this anxiety? Okay, normally with all my clarification cards, I normally would understand that. What deck shall I use? Let's try this one. I like this one. Can't remember what it's called, but I like it. Oh, it's one of the Witches Tarot's ones. Right, why is that anxiety still there? Is it a case that you need to go a bit easier on yourself? Stop comparing the burden that you're carrying right now to the past. It's a new burden. It's new. It's going to be different. It wants to be different. You need it to be different. Okay, your intuition will be explaining to you why. And this torment, this anxiety, whatever it is that's coming up or possibly still going on, is coming to an end. The world will make sure of that. But maybe you're feeling bad about what you've just, the monster that you've just slain, the person that you've just said, right, you, up it, out. Of your life, not necessarily out of your house, but of your life. There is a new beginning for you to be racing towards as long as you have put the work in now. So you need to look at what those, so Chariot, the Fool, but issue, God of Messengers, racing towards his new beginning, and Queen of Swords, Arachne doing a tapestry, weaving her webs. That's one thing. With this trickery, with this magician, maybe try to weave a few less webs. Okay, your point is to build, not to trap at the moment. I can't wait to see what the oracle cards say here. So what are you scared of during all this? Will this answer the... You're scared of the conflict that will come through you receiving your wish fulfillment. That seems a bit weird. And you don't particularly want to be slicing people out of your life, even though you have the strength and you're wanting to achieve that strength. Maybe that's part of where that anxiety is. Am I strong enough for this? By the looks of this, yes, because you have victory on this. You can, I always look at this card and think, save the children, because it's children running through the labyrinth of the Minotaur. But it's the Six of Wands. It is victory. It is, you are going to be helping those that are around you, and you are going to be seen as something quite terrible when you're needing to be. I mean, terrible like an archangel, you know, sort of, well, okay, not entirely like an archangel, but, you know, as in that you have this power that you can exert on a situation, whether it's politically, in the workplace, in the family environment. Bear in mind, this is a situation definitely involving far more than just one other person. There's people around you during all of this. It is focused on you or a group, and a group of you. So I would be highly surprised if this is a relationship reading, to be honest. Although that past situation could have easily been a relationship reading as well as a business stroke job reading situation. Six of Swords, Six of Wands, victory, going on to a new place, traveling the world in an instant and brings anything, anywhere, gives the truths about thefts and hidden treasures, willing to do anything one commands. So, yeah, you're coming into your power, and you are also going to be learning some truths that may come scurrying out once you rattle some cages. Yeah, you will have some inner conflict about this. Of course you do, because you're rattling cages. And I don't think that there's that reluctance here to do that, but you need your answers. I think everybody needs their answers. Gently does it. You can be just as powerful by being slow as you can by being fast. So, right, I can't wait to see what these oracle cards say. The Angel of Power. So, the power of divine love protects and enfolds me. Remember that. Remember, you are not just using your power. You are using the power of the universe here as well, although you are very good at expressing your own power. But your commitment to this is being tested but your efforts will be reaching fruition. But there's an element of, you know what I was saying about hidden truth, there's an element of you need to accept what is, and that links with that Hathor receptivity. Allow yourself to receive. This will increase your intuition, energy, and ability. You know that, I can't remember what the prayer is called, but give me the courage to change those things I can and to accept the things that I can't. Yeah, you've got a lot of power at the minute, but there's certain things that are just fact. You can't change them, so you have to find out how to work with them, around them, etc. But you are cleaning house. I've never pulled that card before, but that is perfect for this. There's certainly some lies, like I say, hidden truths that you are uncovering and getting rid of. Use your power. You are bringing change without a shadow of a doubt. It's your curiosity that led you here and your ability to persuade people that will give you the answers that you require. But there are secrets coming out. There's not much point in playing it safe, apart from obviously that bit of making sure that you are acting in your highest intentions, or acting along with the universe, all the hippie new age, I channel the divine will of blah, 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 blah. There's, but yeah, make sure you're doing this for the right thing. There's a few ego traps that you could fall in here. That might be where some of this anxiety is coming from, but there are a few ego traps you could fall in here. So be careful, but you are bringing a tower moment on. You are bringing the tower moment on around you. Okay, you're okay on this, but you are bringing a tower moment on those around you. Certainly those who deserve it, the hidden truths, the secrets, the trickery. You are guarded at the moment. You are protected in this. Approach it with innocence and accept that it will ebb and flow like the tide. But you are being guided. Look for the love in the situation, because from what I'm picking up from this, it would logically mean that there's a lot of things that you could be righteously indignant about. Don't bother. Just do what is right. Protect that innocence. Look for the beauty in the situation. Expose the truth. You will have a cornucopia of riches. So, Virgo, hey ho! This is, yeah. Let the curiosity push you forward. Let me just... Trish, stop it. Sorry, cat. Let your curiosity push you forward. Go ahead with this. Yeah, you need to reveal a side of you that you haven't revealed before. Yes, you need to take off the mask, but don't go overboard. So have a look definitely at your waxing moon reading. I think that will have a lot to say about this situation. In the meantime, comment down below if this means anything for you. Please press subscribe while you're here. Thank you to all of you that have so far, and keep posted for more readings. Cheers.